All right, welcome back. So we're gonna jump into example number 2 from section 5.1. The goal for this is to find the antiderivative, also known as the indefinite integral. And so we're given this expression for us to find the antiderivative of, or function. And so if you notice a few things that we want to note is that this is not in the right form, right? If you notice, this is not a power form. I mean, it's a quotient, but we don't have any antiderivative rule so far that talks about quotient, right? So what we're gonna do here is rewrite the expression so that we can rewrite it in a form where we can use the power rule for the antiderivative. So let's jump in. Let's go ahead and rewrite it. So we're gonna say bring this to the numerator by having 4 times x to the negative 6 plus 3x plus 7 dx, right? So we're taking the antiderivative of all this. To take the antiderivative of this, we're going to do one term at a time, right? Or one term at a time. So we can have the first one. We're going to use the constant multiple rule, right? So that means we bring down the 4 because it's it's a product of a function. And then we do the x to the negative 6. So according to this, we have to use the power rule for that. So that will be, remember what power rule says, you add 1 to the power. There you go. And then divide by the new power, right? There you go. Of course, we can do this in our head, but for the purpose of, getting used to this process and introducing this process, I recommend you to do the extra mile and just and write a few more extra notes. And then once we get more comfortable, then you can do a lot of these steps in your head. So there you go. The next one is let's take the derivative of this one. The antiderivative. Remember that this is a constant, so that one carries over. And then to take the derivative of x, the antiderivative of x, I apologize, we're going to add 1. Remember that there's an imaginary 1 already there. So we're going to add 1 and then divide by the new power. And there you go. And then followed by the constant 7. Remember when we do the antiderivative of constant, we multiply by x. And that's it, right? And then don't forget to add c at the end. So this is the antiderivative, but let's go ahead and rewrite the whole thing in a better form. That way, let's simplify it. So that means that this is going to be 4 over negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5, x to the negative 5 plus 3 over 2 times x to the square times x to the square, and then 7x, and then plus c. And there you go. We found the antiderivative. Now I want to highlight here that don't forget to add the c. And also I want to mention that once you apply the rules, right, you take the antiderivative of each term, notice that the antiderivative sign in the dx are gone, right? So in this line, they should be gone. And sometimes I will see this mistake. The students get confused and they keep carrying this, right? That's not supposed to be carried. Those two go away at the same time. And then don't forget that in this line, since you already took the antiderivative, you have to add the c at the end, right? So anyways, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.